The engineering medal is given to professional engineers who have contributed substantially to advancing the engineering profession in any area of specialization. The recipient's achievements are significantly above the high standards of the profession. This year, the engineering medal is being awarded in the following categories: engineering excellence, management, entrepreneurship, research and development, and young engineer. The recipient of the Engineering Medal for Young Engineer is Dr. Pirathayini Srikantha.
My name is Pirathayini Srikantha. I'm an assistant professor at the Lausanne School of Engineering at York University, and my research is focused on smart grid systems, and I hold a Canada Research Chair, Tier 2, in the area of artificial intelligence and reliable and secure power systems. So I do research, teaching, and service, my current position. So my research can be divided into three parts. First is the integration of sustainable generation systems and sustainable use of electricity by consumers. Second area is looking at how, what are the various modes of threats and security issues in the power grid and how we can overcome these. The third area is how can we leverage an artificial intelligence, work with data sets that are generated in large amounts by the sensors deployed in the power grid to do useful work in the power grid. I participate in many outreach programs. For example, I've participated as a judge in FIRST Robotics competitions, Shad Valley competition, just to name a few. And I get to see a lot of young children and be a role model in these events so that children can look up to me and say, oh, if she can do it, then I can do it too. So that's why I try to be present in many of these outreach programs. Mentorship of students, giving talks in Girl Scouts and Brownies for younger children, and also participate in fairs, university fairs, and open houses, and also helped arrange activities that sort of focus on mentorship for younger children and students, just being a representative of females and engineers and minority as well. The most notable work that I've currently done to date is designing and building a cyber-physical testbed for the power grid. So this is a comprehensive system that will allow for hardware-in-the-loop simulations. So we will be able to emulate practical power systems as large as 1,200 nodes, and this will allow us to test theoretical concepts in practice. I'm very proud of this because I think this is one of the first in North America that is as comprehensive as what I'm designing and building, and we can do cyber testing, so cyber issues in the vulnerabilities in the cyber domain, as well as a physical grid. I'm very excited about this, and I envision having major collaborations with industry partners who can actually directly translate our research into practice. So what I find the most interesting in the field of work that I'm doing is this issue of climate change. I think it's a major concern for everyone. And my work is centered on how we can integrate more clean energy systems, whether it be generation or appliances and loads. One of my main research thrusts is looking at how to integrate renewable generation systems into our current infrastructure, because the current power infrastructure is quite old and it's expensive to replace many parts of it. So we need to work with what we have. And how do we accommodate for highly variable nodes like renewable generation systems and consumer demands while not incurring too much expense trying to upgrade the infrastructure. So that requires a lot of insights into how these systems interact with each other. How can we design control algorithms that achieve optimal operations and economical operations? So that's where the intelligence comes in. Computational power can be used to coordinate these systems to use existing infrastructure while allowing for mass integration of these kinds of sustainable systems. Receiving this award it's one of my most proudest achievements, because it's an honor really to be recognized for my work and by a very established and reputable organization. So this is very meaningful to me, and the most proud of what I've achieved so far.
For her significant contributions to the field of energy engineering in research, teaching, and service, Dr. Pirathayini Srikantha is a worthy recipient of the Engineering Medal in the Young Engineer category.